We all knew that Black Ops 6 was on the horizon, but I have not said this in over 10 years about a Call of Duty game. This game is gonna be good. Now, I'm not saying it'll be the best COD ever made or anything like that, but this game is going to slap. If you're hyped for Black Ops 6, drop a like on the video, and if this is your first time here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back, and feel free to hit up the comment section as we go along. Let's get started. We're gonna gloss over campaign and zombies, but we're gonna really focus in on multiplayer for this video because I know that is what most of you guys are here to see. First things first, the Black Ops 6 beta will be live from August 28th to September 3rd, available on all platforms at the same time. So we don't have to worry about this weekend 1 PlayStation, weekend 2 all platform nonsense, but you will have to pre-order Black Ops 6 to get access, which I'm sure isn't a surprise for most. Now, Black Ops 6 is going to be set in 1991, so this is supposed to be taking place after Black Ops Cold War, which essentially ended in 1991. This is interesting considering the fact that the name was initially rumored to be Black Ops Gulf War for a bit there. This would be that Gulf War period in history during 1991. Now, as far as campaign, developers have insinuated that they have taken into account every single Black Ops campaign in the midst of creating the campaign for Black Ops 6, meaning the first Black Ops, Black Ops 2, 3, and 4, and even Cold War. We will most likely be seeing some kind of ambiance within the campaign in that sense. Now let's talk about zombies really quick, and then we'll get into multiplayer. Now, as far as zombies, round-based zombies is back along with 2 brand new maps, one called Liberty Falls and the other one being Terminus. Personally, I am super excited that round-based zombies is back. I am super excited to see what kind of content I could cook up for you guys in the zombies department. Now, as far as multiplayer, let's talk about the movement. At this point, people either love or hate what they see. So according to developers, this is supposed to be pretty realistic versus what we are used to in Call of Duty titles. This did make me raise a brow a bit. So as you can see, we can sprint in any direction, dive backwards, which is another thing that I find a bit strange. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think diving backwards is a little bit counterintuitive for realism, but I have yet to play like a lot of other creators have, so I wouldn't quite know. Another interesting thing is if you are laying prone and you move left or right, you will do a gator roll like animation. Again, something I am very curious about, especially while you're ADSing. If you're able to do a gator roll animation while ADSing, I would assume that it just called for a lot of motion sickness. What do you think though? There is also something called intelligent movement. So usually, if we're gonna go ahead and mantle on something, we have to manually make that animation happen with our operator. Intelligent movement will make this happen automatically. Not sure how I feel about this. Now, taking a look at this clip here, the Omni movement may be a setting that we are able to turn on and off. If so, I think it'd be a good thing if we have the option. This next one is huge. We are getting 16 brand new maps with the launch of Black Ops 6. 12 new 6v6 maps and 4 strike maps. I never thought this would happen in any Call of Duty title moving forward. Not remakes, no reskins, 16 new maps. And when it comes to maps, Treyarch usually always delivers, so I am super excited to see what they have to offer. Now, this next one here, I am a little bit bummed out about this. Unfortunately, we are not getting the Pick 10 system, but I do think the system will be pretty solid. The Pick 10 system was a customization system that was first introduced in Black Ops 2. It allowed players to build a custom loadout for their characteristics by allocating a pool of 10 points. These points can be spent on weapons, equipment, perks, and whatever else. I think this called for a good balance between what you think you need in a match and what you are willing to sacrifice. For example, you might choose to carry an extra grenade at the cost of not carrying a secondary weapon. Or you might load up on perks instead of carrying a secondary weapon as well. Or maybe you'll sacrifice a couple of attachments on your primary weapon. But once again, unfortunately, we will not be getting our hands on the Pick 10 system. What's your take on that though? And next, this one is another big W. The classic prestige system is returning in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. For those who may not know, the classic prestige system in Call of Duty is a progression feature that allows players to reset the multiplayer rank after reaching maximum level. In Black Ops 6, I do think this will be level 55. Take that with a grain of salt though, things are always subject to change, but this system has been a staple in the series, first appearing in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I'm not entirely sure why they took this out in the first place and added this weird system in Modern Warfare 19, so I'm glad to see that that will be a thing of the past. Once the max rank is achieved, players have the option to enter Prestige. Choosing to Prestige resets to players' unlocks, ranks, and challenges. And you'll be rewarded with some things like emblems, an extra created class slot, and a new icon that represents that specific prestige. At this point in time, I am not sure what the max prestige number will be. Could be 10, could be 15, could be 20. Another thing that we are getting back from the classic Black Ops games is theater mode. Theater mode is a feature that allows players to record, review, and edit gameplay footage directly from the game. It was first introduced in Call of Duty Black Ops and has been a part of various titles since then. I think theater mode kind of got swept under the rug with the ability of being able to capture your gameplay on PlayStation, Xbox, or OBS on PC, but theater mode calls for some things that you will not able to capture on your personal system. So with theater mode, you can capture matches without the need of external recording devices or software. I think a lot of content creators and pro players will really appreciate this, because if they are going back to watch film, they have a lot more to look at than just their point of view and the bird's eye view of the minimap. So I think this is an absolute W, but again, I don't think it's going to be as impactful as it used to be. Let me know what you think though. And also, play of the game is back in Call of Duty. This one I am kind of on the fence about. The play of the game feature is a highlight reel that showcases the most impressive or game-changing moment from a multiplayer match. At the end of the game automatically selects and replays a segment where a player achieves something particularly noteworthy, such as a crazy stupid tear. Maybe it's a 5 or a 7 piece.
Go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, go stupid.
Maybe it's a collateral. Whatever it is, typically it's a rapid succession of kills that significantly impact the game's outcome. Just really quick, let's talk about my guys over at Waves Customs. You can use Waves Custom Units for not only gaming, but other things for your lifestyle as well. Maybe you like to work out, maybe you like to play music. You can get these fitted for your ears only just by 3D scanning your ears with your iPhone or Android, fitting nice and snug in your ears. Not only does Waves kill it in the audio department, they also kill it as far as aesthetics. You can get them in almost any colorway. You can get almost any logo printed on them, such as your favorite esports team, such as your favorite e-girl. Whatever the case is, Waves has you covered as far as aesthetics and most importantly, audio. Check these guys out. It'll be the first link down in the description, and use code NERV7 for 10% off any purchase at checkout. So what are your expectations and anticipations for Call of Duty Black Ops 6? Do you think COD is finally back? I said this about Modern Warfare 3, but I think I might have to eat my words a little bit there. But my take is Black Ops 6 looks pretty promising. If you dug the content, I'll drop 2 more videos for you right here, and consider subscribing for more things FPS, such as Call of Duty, X Defiant, and more. Thank you all for your time. All y'all take care, and I'm out.